Play the game the way you like, they said, but all I do is play moments every single day. Hello YouTube and welcome to episode 10 of Road to 99 or RTG series in NHL 25. From episode to episode it feels more like a full-time job with the amount of offline grind we have every single week, but all I want to do is just go and play rivals. Unfortunately, that's not the case this year. Because I managed to get cold, I had to figure out how to get my weekly EA grind on quicker, so I went and used the moment glitch to get that Sioux Grimson, and I also did the same for X Factor moments, so I can add one more X Factor to my team. And of course I needed someone to win my face-off, so we went with DinoKrista, because really I don't need another right-handed player in my team. I also upgraded Line to the 85 overall, and the card just feels really good. My next XP tokens will be used on our new goalie, Darcy Kemper, because in the short period of time I used him, he felt much better than any other card I used so far. We also pulled the trigger and I went to make collectibles for Panarin, as I was only able to get 10 done by the moment, as again they are just way too difficult for a casual player, but thanks to the game we earn enough coins and cards so I can still do it. Auction house after the fantasy event is in much better place, because the 79 and 78 overalls are now around 10k, so that's a W. In the end of the day I just wanted to add my favorite player to the team, and I just still believe that if you are someone in Division 4 or below or even Division 3, those moments are way too hard. You also don't earn any XP like I keep saying every single video, and let's say if I have to spend 8 hours grinding the moments for those collectibles, it's just more easier for me to go and make a collectibles with all the cards I'm earning in any other mode. If I spend my 8 hours in any other moment grinding the squad battles for objectives, wildcard and everything like that, I will earn enough cards to actually go and make a Panarin, so at least I can still play a game. After I went to do off the charts moments, and something I want to address, I really believe that once they drop the Panarin moments, the gameplay in moments in general massively changed. Not only then the gameplay on rookie, pro, semi-pro or all-star feels insane, every single moment feels like it's an extreme moment in MLB The Show. It just shouldn't be that way. Moments in my experience should be something where you quickly jump in, you do what is expected and you get a reward. I understand that if they are giving us a card like Panarin, it has to be difficult. They shouldn't be really giving us the cards like that for free, but in the same time I think EA is missing the point. Moment is something quick, easy and enjoyable. In NHL 25 the moments is painful, not rewarding, and in general I think I'm dreaming about the moments at this time. So in off the charts I struggled to score with Pasternak, so I had to let the CPU score a few times and after go for an empty net goals. And I hate that I have to do this way, but unfortunately that's the only way how I can get those tokens. I started the last moment, but I quickly realized that I better go and play something else, because it's just so hard and time consuming and I will come back later. And yes, I know when I will come back later I definitely will get them done and I will get that token. We will need the tokens to upgrade some of the cards, but again I will go back to my point. The amount of moments you have to play, then you just don't enjoy them anymore. I don't mind around let's say 10 moments a week, but now we are probably looking around nearly 50 moments each week you have to play. And we are moving away from build a team you like with the build a team with the cards we give you. So I have objectives and wildcard left to do, and I decided, you know what, I'm not ready for more offline grind, so I decided to go and do the wildcard first. Same as every week, I started the game with a loss because of silly goals like this, and I also did not score on my breakaway, so it will be a grind for sure. But I need the X Factor card and I also need any other card I can get on wildcard paths, so for sure I will need to grind that all out. And yes, after a few hours we are finally done. One thing I want to say, wildcard matchmaking needs to change, period. I don't think that wildcard should ever be as sweaty as it is the last few weeks. Wildcard was sold to us as a mode where we just have to go in, use the cards they're giving us, play a few games, okay, maybe not few games, but you know what I mean, get some easy rewards. Now every single week when I'm playing wildcards is getting sweatier and sweatier. Every single player is getting more toxic and they are playing like their life depends on it. In the end of the day, they don't understand that even if you lose, you still get the points. And yes, everyone wants to get these things done quicker, but do you really need to be that toxic? Let me play against the people who are the same skill level or, I don't know, want the same amount of games. I can easily say that I'm playing against Division 1 players and it's just ridiculous. When I just lost 5 games in a row and I'm playing against someone who probably won their last 10 in a row, I don't think it's really fair. But again, it's just me sitting here and complaining because I'm actually getting sick of HUT every single day more and more, because instead of all the improvements I'm expecting, all I see is just EA going backwards. And in the same time, they are not actually doing anything about all our concerns, frustrations, and I don't even want to talk about the gameplay because gameplay is subjective, but even I understand that the gameplay is far from being perfect. But besides my frustrations, we are done and I get every single reward, so that will help me with the master set item I want to add to my team today. And yes, once again I will be adding a master set item to my team, and it will be no one else than Sid the Kid, as his card always plays very good for me. And if you was watching some of my previous episodes, you know that I needed a card I can win some face-offs, and to be honest, he will be my first fine setup for a long time. I have plenty of objectives left to grind, so it means I will need to play a lot of squad battles today and tomorrow. But man, I just wish I could play rivals with the team I'm actually building. It feels like I'm grinding this game so much and I'm adding all these cool players and I don't really have a chance of using them. I'm playing around 20 champs games every single week if I play them, because this week I really didn't play all my champs games because I managed to catch cold and I was not really feeling well. So I think I got 6 wins and that's all. After that I didn't really have any energy to play the game, but that's not the point. My point is you're grinding the game, trying to get the best cards you can, then you put them in your team and all you have to do is just use some random cards for objectives, or then you have to go and play wild card because you also need those rewards. There's no point of playing rivals because if you're focusing on, let's say, competitive objectives, you probably will go and spend your time in squad battles because then you can at least tackle multiple objectives at the same time. Again, if you're someone who is constantly playing the game and you have unlimited time, then yes, you can still complete everything in the rivals. If you're someone who can only play the game for around 2 to 3 hours maximum a day, you probably would still go and play squad battles instead of rivals. So now when I'm done with everything from this week, let's go and open the packs as we have some left and see if we can upgrade the team even more. So I have 13 packs. Some of them are like these 80 overall choice packs, which I'm really not picking anyone because I think there's only one player I need. And I also have this X Factor choice pack, which I will need for my captain, but not probably then I will add him to my team. But again, we will see. So I will try to get these packs out of the way first and see you in a few hours. So in this one, I will go with this Maria Ferraro, left-handed defenseman. I don't think I'm gonna use him, but just in case I will decide to go and let's say make one of the team of the week, I'll need to trade in my 82 team of the week left-handed defenseman in, so I will need someone to replace him. I'm also probably not making Jay Boomister because I will explain that a little bit later, and I will just need someone on my third defensive pair, and I think Maria Ferrara will probably get the job done until we will get more X Factors to trade them all in. And then we have this 80 overall pack where I think Sergachev is the only one I don't have because every other card we do have, so yes, let's grab Sergachev. Again, not that he will ever see the ice time, but maybe in the future there will be any objectives where I will need some of, let's say, youth hockey players, and he will be a really decent card to try out. Okay, now let's go and open the weekly moment packs. Let's see what that gives me. Most of the time these packs are bad, but we get an 80 overall. Let's go. The weekly moments are actually decent. I'm taking 80 overall, considering 80 overalls are like must have for any collections. Can you give me one more 80 overall? Why did I skip that? Come on. Okay, 64, 72, and okay. That's probably our best pull for today. 100%. Maybe something more? To be fair, I didn't have a single awesome pack yet. Like, I did pull some okay cards, but I didn't really pull something like, oh my god, 85 overall. 74 is also not bad. I just wish then like I would have some kind of pack luck, considering I'm grinding every single thing in this game. Weekly moment pack, last one. Give me an 80 overall. 75. 75 is good, I'm taking it. Okay, 75, I'm definitely taking that. I also need to make a decision. Do I go and start putting everything I have into my, let's say, collections to build the X Factors because I really want to make Kucherov? Or we just slowly continue playing the game, adding some MSPs and just go for X Factor captains in the background? Okay, now let's do these random 70 plus from the wild card. I don't think they will give me anything good, probably 70 overall. 75, okay, Leo Komarov. Another random 70 overall, please. Another 75, maybe. 78, okay, that's not bad. So far we are getting a lot of useful cards. Maybe one more 75? Nope, 71. Okay, we have competitive pack, we have NHL player booster pack, competitive pack, and all players pack. So we have 6 random players. I don't even know, let's just go competitive pack first. Not that these packs are really great, but maybe we get something good. We get 72, 72, and 76. I really need to get more tradable cards now because I did spend quite a lot of coins and I want to get back to like my 1.5 million. Now we have NHL player booster pack. 4 items with a guarantee of 3 current or alumni. Oh, here you go. I was expecting NHLers, but no, I'm probably getting all the alumni. And we get a jersey. We get 74, 76, and 73. Okay, let's go with all players pack. I don't know what this pack gives me, probably nothing, so 80 overall is the best pool we had. We get 73, 61, oh my god, these packs are so great, absolutely love them. And this is from the XP pack as well. I think I'm at level 48 or 49 now, and this is the pack you're getting. Oh my god, it's just so great. I don't even know what to do with these cards. And now we have competitive premium pack, 3 player items. Probably again, bunch of bronzes, but you know, it is what it is. I don't really care at this point. 78, not bad. 73, And 77, Teddy Bluger. So these two cards can be sold. Again, the auction house is not that expensive anymore. The card value is going down. So I don't even know, like, you probably will not be able to make as much coins as you was before the fantasy event, but again, at least you're getting something. Okay, now it's time to go and put the Sidney Crosby in the team, and I think Johnny Van Dyke can be sold. I also think he will give me some coins. I really hate to use tradable cards, so I only bought him like temporary, but I think Sid the Kid, once I will get him to the 86 overall, he definitely will be my number one center. I think I can upgrade him to the 82 or 83 maybe. I can actually definitely get him to the 83. And now I need to get more tokens to get him to the 84. For 85 and 86 I probably will use my coins because then I can get something back, but at the same time I also will get enough tokens in week 1 and week 2 by just getting this card for free. So I don't know if I want to make anyone else. Jay Boomister would be a great card to add to my team, but the reason why I don't want to add him is I really like Zdeno Chara. I really like how he plays. I also really like Quinn Hughes, and I think I don't really want to bench him, so I only have one spot, Bowen Byram. Technically, we could add Jay Boomister, and he could potentially be my second or first line defenseman, but once I will get enough X-Factor captains, I will get that Miro Heiskanen, and once you spend so much on a captain's card, you don't really want to use him in your third pair. So that means Zdeno Chara probably would go to the second, and Quinn Hughes would possibly go to the third because Miro Heiskanen would be my first pair defenseman. And yes, and I know it's quite a long time from there, but in the same time, I'm always thinking about if I have to spend coins like right now to make a card for, even if I have to say, let's say for a month, would that card actually be worth it? The card on the paper is great, and I think it's one of the best defensemen we currently have in the game, but I probably want to use the cards which can stay in my lineup longer, and that's this like Sidney Crosby. Even if there is a better center coming out, I will move him to my second, to my third, to my fourth line, and he still will have a lot of ice time, where defensemen probably would not see that much ice time if I would just make Jay Boomister. And another thing we will start upgrading is our goalie, so Darcy Kemper. I definitely can get him to the 81, and very soon we will also be able to get him to the 82. So hopefully once I get him to the 85, he will actually be, I don't know, really good. A lot of people are using him whenever I face him in rivals or champs. I really struggle to score on him, and eventually if I will decide to downgrade Patrick Laine, who in my opinion is a great card, I will just be able to use some of those XP tokens for Darcy Kemper or any other card I want. And now when we have the team, I think it's time to go and see how good is Panarin. Is Sidney Crosby even at 83 winning me some faceoffs? So let's go and play one rivals game. And we have a game. We are playing against Panarin and Lehner. Yikes. Okay, Crosby. Try to win some. Oh my god. What was that? Like, the amount of goals I'm letting in like that, where my goalie is just so dumb. At least it's not the captain's Kucherov. It's just ridiculous. And like I said, I say it every single time. I don't mind losing, but when you lose to the, like, the goals like you should not be losing, it's getting, like, very bad. I seriously think that I did something to the gameplay. I really believe that I did. The first 2 weeks in the game felt really good. The second 2 weeks felt like we are playing a different game. Or maybe we just know how to abuse the gameplay and use in our favor, so every single opponent you face just knows how to play it. I have a feeling this will be another game where I will be EA'd and lose because of the stupid goals. And this one is wide. This one was blocked. Okay, we didn't did anything in this period. There was a lot of frustrations. I think we had a lot of shots, but didn't delivered. Come on, Crosby. Keep winning those faceoffs, and then we are golden. Thank you very much. One thing I want to say about Panarin, I don't think his card is actually worth making. He's a great card, don't take me wrong. But, like, I only made him because he's my favorite player. I just really don't think that he's a card is, like, anything outstanding and, like, better than anything else. You could probably just make some of the MSPs and they would be much better. Even Pasternak probably is better than him. The only good thing is, like, if you can complete the objectives, moments, you can get him for free. And I will never say anything bad about Panarin again, because as soon as I start to tell something bad about my players, they straight away score. Maybe that's what I need to do all the time. I actually think that the time I'm using my players at the most, and I really enjoy them, is when I record these videos, because then at least I can play a rivals game, see how they play, talk about the players. Other than that, every single time I'm making the cards, they're just like Yeah, maybe I will use them tomorrow. Maybe I will use them tomorrow. Maybe there will be an objective where I need to use some of these teams or some of these cards. And I missed the pass again, and whatever. We just let another goal in. Ooh, I just wanted the tip shot. Shit. And I did that again. Every single time I want to pass to the blue line, and I lose it. That's on me. Let's go. Bowen Byram delivers, so we still have a hope. Let's get our second line out. And of course, if it's not Sidney Crosby, we are losing a face-off. Like, Panarin, can you just hold on the puck at least once? Sheesh, I didn't want it. Oh, no. That's a goal, that's on me, At least he didn't score there, you know? We lost it, but I think in general the game was frustrating as every other game I'm playing. Panarin did score a goal even after I said that his card is probably not worth grinding. And Sidney Crosby took 4 faceoffs and won 3 of them, so that's really decent percentage considering he's not even at 86 overall yet. So yes, the game keeps feeling like a full-time job more and more every single week, and if they will not find a way how to make it more exciting or change the way how we can play the game, I really don't believe that a lot of players will be able to play it until, let's say, Christmas. Most of the time the first player base drop around Team of the Year, but I believe this is how the game is going forward, and if the Season 2 will not be a massive improvement, then we probably will see the biggest player base drop in around end of November than we ever seen before. So I really hope that EA will figure this out. They will get rid of all these moments where you don't get any XP, they will get rid of these ridiculous same repeat objectives, and I don't mind competitive objectives, I really think it's a good thing, but I also think that all these rewards should be on the XP path, instead of being locked into objectives where they are forcing you to go and play the modes you don't want. Other than that, that's it for today's video. Let me know down in the comment sections below, did you made any of the MSPs from week 1, and if you did, who is your favorite? I hope you enjoyed today's video, have a good one and see you on the ice.